What's up? I'm Lucy Vincent, seven-figure coach and social media agency owner. Today, I'm going to talk about something that might be a little uncomfortable: client offboarding and the experience that you provide in client offboarding. I remember when I first got started in my agency, when a client would churn and they would want to offboard, I'd be like, screw them. I'm going to do the least amount of work possible. And I just really didn't care about their experience, which I'm embarrassed to say, to be completely transparent. But I learned over time that providing a really awesome client offboarding experience means that you have a better chance of regaining them as a customer in the future, referring somebody else to you in the future, right? Just because a client offboards doesn't mean they hate you and you're terrible at what you do and they never want to see you ever again. It might just be that their business has changed, right? It might just be that their focus has changed. It might just be a personal, maybe they're going through a divorce, right? We've seen all of the different reasons in the last 5+ years of client churn, and having a really awesome offboarding experience will make you look like a true professional. And I've actually seen when people implement this offboarding protocol that clients end up coming back. A lot of times people are like, hey, the grass is always greener on the other side. And then they go experience that grass and they're like, holy shit, I could not have been more wrong. This person was an absolute godsend. I need to work with them again. So you want to make sure that you leave everybody with a great taste in their mouth. So what do we do to begin offboarding? One, we want to make sure that we are following our contract, that if there's a 30-day notice of cancellation, I make sure to communicate that to the client. So again, their expectations are extremely clear. And then I start gathering all of their analytics from the entire time that we've been working together. I will identify the biggest wins that we had with each other, like what we learned along the way. And I want this to be really celebratory. I want this to be really exciting and fun, because when I present it to them, I just want it to be like, look at all those wins we had. Look at how amazing we've done, and leave that as a lasting impression in their mind. I'm also going to make sure to gather all assets we've ever created for them, because it's theirs. I'm not going to use it again, and deliver that to them so that they have that for the future if they ever need it. And then I'll have an offboarding call with them where we're going over that analytics report. We're making sure they have access to everything, making sure that they have all their login details. I'm deleting all login information as well. I will also take that analytics report and make sure to put things in my portfolio, because that's very important. Then I will send them an offboarding survey that basically just asks them about their experience, what we could have done better. I really like to gather information. My approach to business is that we're never going to be perfect. Perfection does not exist. But if I can get 1% better every single day, I can better serve my future clients. I can increase client retention. I can increase client revenue. I can increase referrals. So I want the hard truth, the ugly truth. Even if it might bruise my ego a little bit, I know it's a chance to get better. So I'm sending them a customer offboarding survey, and I'm asking for the hard truth. I'm asking, like, what could we have done better? How would you rate our communication? What would you like to see different in the future? And then I'm also asking if they would be willing to be part of our referral program if they want to leave a testimonial as well. So I'm trying to collect and gather as many testimonials as possible. Again, this does not need to be an ugly thing. This does not need to be your ego taking over and you're hurt, so you're lashing out and you're not providing them with anything that they need. Have a system that you can follow every single time without a doubt, because sometimes business is emotional, right? These businesses are our babies, and I understand that. So I like to have processes outlined so that I can take my emotion out of it and just follow the steps, or have my team follow the steps. And so I'm making sure to do that every single time. And I'm telling you guys, I've seen so many clients return because of that. I've seen so many past clients refer new clients. I've seen these testimonials that were given change the game for our business. So you do not want to sleep on your offboarding process for clients. You want to make sure that you are leaving everybody with a really good taste in their mouth. if that is at all possible, which I would say 9.9 times out of 10, it is. So I hope this was really helpful. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments below, and I can't wait to talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.